The burn of the day comes from Bill Burr's wife, Nia Renee Hill, responding to this loser on Twitter who said, "Well, I'm not suggesting Bill Burr is a racist. A white man having a non-white wife can sometimes be a sign of racism. So you shouldn't assume someone isn't racist just because they own a minority sex servant. They may very well have one because they're racist." In which she responded, "Bitch, shut the up," which in my opinion is the perfect response. Now I have to thank Claiborne Griffin for being the perfect example of what Malcolm X warned us about decades ago.
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox, and a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to, but the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling and you take him for a friend.
First of all, Claiborne, speaking of racism, don't you think it's a little bit racist to suggest that any white man that's dating a black woman owns a minority sex servant? You know Bill Burr and Nia have 2 kids, a daughter and a new son. They're married and have children. And in your sick little dweeby twisted brain, you minimize her to a minority sex servant? I think there's something wrong with you, bro. But thank you for being the perfect example of what men in America and all over the world shouldn't be. A hypocritical liberal. Most liberals and Democrats in this country now don't actually believe in anything that they claim to believe, and I'm going to show you that with 2 examples. The first one is social distancing. For months they told us don't go in groups, don't even meet up with your family members. If you're playing sports, don't do it. 3 or more people, don't do it. Play tennis with only 1 person. Social distance, no groups. Until the George Floyd protests and riots happened, billions in property damage was done, multiple people were killed, you had dozens of innocent businesses burned to the ground, and all of a sudden they don't care about social distancing anymore. Isn't that weird? If it's a right-wing peaceful event, they're ticked off last year, but when that happens, silence. You know why? Because they're full of shit. They don't believe in anything they claim to believe. They are the biggest liars, the biggest deceivers, the biggest hypocrites, and the biggest snakes on the planet.
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox.
Another example I could show you to prove that they don't believe in any of the ethics, morals, and values that they claim to believe in is how much they hate the white, straight, Christian male or conservative Christian in this country regardless of skin color. They hate conservatives. They complain so much about the persecution and the treatment of gay people in America, and they complain so much about how Christians treat women. Yet they literally don't care that in most majority Islamic countries, gay people and women are treated even more conservatively than in America. They didn't seem to care much about when Obama and Hillary's foreign policy in Libya ended so bad that it ended in human slavery of Africans. None of that seems to cross the threshold. Do you know why? It's because their hate for white people, for Christians, for America, for themselves, for men, and for conservatives in this country, their hate for those people exceeds their love or logic or belief system in anything else. They don't care. And to make it clear, I respect the dedicated Islamic male much more than I respect beta male, dweeb, liar, hypocrite, frauds like Claiborne who don't believe anything that they say, who are 30 times as racist as the people that they claim to fight, and who act like they have this moral ethical code for how they think they should treat women, yet align themselves with cultures that are way harsher and way more conservative than the people they're trying to fight, because their real goal is to destroy you and to hurt this country. They hate themselves. They hate you. They hate America much more than they actually love the ideology that they claim to spew. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for shutting this loser down. And our pop culture is becoming unwatchable because of fake social justice and over-the-top liberalism that is so backwards and so twisted. It's damaging our country and race relations so much more than it's helping it. It's not helping at all. And these people need to know that. Have a good day. Appreciate you for watching. If you like my videos, patreon.com/raretalk allows me to be consistent and independent. StayInTouchWithMe.com is my free email list, and t.me/streamerchat is my Telegram channel. Please sign up to that for updates and stuff I wouldn't post on social media because it would get censored. Have a good day.
I don't want a pill, this is not a drill. I don't want a chip, I don't want a deal. I'll be independent, I like my amendments. I don't want to bend it, I don't want to sentence. I am on a vengeance, I will not regret it. I am not defenseless, all my friends protected, yeah. We let the enemy get too friendly. Now we quarantine like Julian inside the